Welcome back, guys. Angel of the Night here. We are back again with more Pokemon Champions, and as you guys know, the very first global challenge for 2026 is underway. Now, the competition, of course, is a double battle format, VGC style, basically allowing you to choose 4 out of 6 of your party in order to take into combat. Now, the team that I'm going to be using here today, I'm going to show you here, there is a replica code that you guys can use in order to give it a test. Now, the team itself that I'm using actually helped me reach Masters, and I actually ended up having like an 11 win streak with it, so I'm feeling pretty confident about this team. Now, the big thing with this team here that we're using is it's pretty much focused around Trick Room. That's right, if you take a look, Corey, you don't have any slow Trick Roomers that can set it up. Well, not entirely. If we take a look here at Gengar, we have no speed investments whatsoever, and we basically maxed it on some HP here. Now, we gave it a focus sash in order for us to be able to get the Trick Room set up, which actually takes a lot of people off guard, because normally you wouldn't see a Gengar go for Trick Room. It's a very speedy Pokemon, and most people actually end up going in for the Mega Evolution with Gengar. The other Pokemon that's really heavily focused on this team is Blastoise. Now, we are going to be using the Blastoise Knight with the Rain Dish on Blastoise. We are going to go for the Water Spout, Dragon Pulse, Aura Sphere, and Fake Out. Now, with that being said, with Blastoise, the Aura Sphere comes in very handy when we're up against King Gambit and our Caludons. We just have to make sure that if in the event we do end up going for the Trick Room, we, don't do it around them, because obviously they're going to outspeed in that situation if we have that Trick Room up. But Blastoise, I'd say, out of the matches that I did, out of 11 matches, I did run across quite a few Sun teams. So in order to get the Sun taken away, we actually have Politoed with us. So the whole idea behind this team is we're going to go with Gengar, get the Trick Room, we're going to go with Blastoise. If we can set up the Water Spout right away or Fake Out a Pokemon, we're going to. If we can Aura Sphere before the Trick Room goes up, that's fantastic. But in the event that there's a Sun team or a Mega Charizard Y, we're going to swap out. We're going to go into Politoed. We're going to get the Drizzle, okay? That's going to allow us to activate the Rain Dish, so that way we can get a little bit of HP back every time. But not only that, we do have the Weather Ball, we have Muddy Water, but we also have the Perish Song. That's going to allow our opponents basically to know, hey, you've got to swap out in 3 turns, or you're basically going to lose your poke. So it would work very well if we had like Stealth Rocks and Spikes and stuff, but we don't have that on this team. The next Pokemon that we have here is Sylveon. Sylveon is a Pokemon that I'm using quite a bit. We've got the Hyper Voice for spread damage, we've got the Moon Blast, but it also has the Protect and the Substitute. As you guys can see, it's got Pixelate and the Fairy Feathers. So any kind of normal-based moves get turned into Fairy-type moves, which that's why Hyper Voice is so important. We do have King Gambit, of course, that is a very slow Pokemon, but it has some pretty crazy power behind it. So we have it here with the Supreme Overlord. We've got the Black Glasses, and we're basically focusing on just Dark-type moves here. I did think about going for adding like Iron Head to it, but I think Sword Stance is a little bit more of a better option. That way we can dish out a little bit more damage with some Sucker Punches. We just have to hope that we don't see any kind of Psychic Terrain, which in this situation here, we're not going to really see too much of it because there's no NDD to set that up. The last Pokemon that we have here is Talonflame. I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't really used Talonflame. I brought it basically for some speed control, and 9 out of 10 times I'm going in for the Trick Room anyways, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to really have the Tailwind to it, but if we do need it, it's there. We've got the Will-O-Wisp onto it, and then of course we've got Gale Wings with a Sharp Beak, so that's going to not only boost up our flying type moves, but it's also going to allow us to attack first, and with the Dual Wing Beat, that's going to allow us to break some sashes and possibly take out some Sneasler. So here we go, guys. This is the team. Enjoy the rental code. If you take a look at the effort values, the only one that has any kind of speed investments is pretty much Talonflame. So we're pretty much going for special attack here, or the attack, along with the HP. So that's pretty much how we've got them spread out. So go ahead, try it out, get yourself to Masters. It's a very wicked team. But don't take my word for it. You'll have to see it in action. So let's jump on into the competition here. But first, I want to say, Pokemon Company, I'm extremely disappointed in you. When you did the global challenges on every other system up until now, every other game, I have been able to jump in at 9 p.m. Thursday night. Okay? And as an adult, with, like, you know, full-time job, family, friends, relationships. Thursday nights, I really relied on, so that way I can go out my Friday nights or go do something Friday nights. I have to wait until 11 o'clock now. Now, I'm not saying you have to change it for me, but think of the adults, okay? Think of the adults. Anywho, let's jump on into the VGC competition. So yeah, I was extremely disappointed when I couldn't get in at 9 o'clock. I was like, oh man, I really, really want to get these matches. Now, I was kind of curious on how the battles are going to work, because we're going to be able to do 15 matches per day. So if I don't get 15 matches today, and let's say I held off until Saturday, am I still going to be able to do those 15 matches, or are they just lost? Before, it used to allow me to roll them over into the weekend, so that way I could do 45 matches throughout the entire weekend. I have no idea how that's going to play out here, so we're going to have to see how that's going to go. So let's take a look at the rules here. So we take a look at the Global Challenge rules. As you can see, this is Masters Division. Oh my god, it's for everyone born before 2009. I graduated high school in 2005. Anyway, that's neither here or there. Double battle format. The participation prize is Venusaur. You have to do at least 3 battles in order to claim it. Number of Pokemon able to battle is 4. Mega Evolution is the mechanic. The battle time total is about 20 minutes. To choose your moves, it's 7. Move time is 45 seconds, so on and so forth. Pokemon selection is 90 seconds. You need to have 3 battles to partake. Maximum number of battles per day, 15. Any battles you do not complete on any given day can be carried over to the next day and beyond. Yes! Thank you! That's so good, because now that means that if I don't get through all 15 tonight, when I come home on Saturday night, I'll be able to do my remainder matches into Sunday, so that's awesome. And of course, using any unauthorized third-party software or other technological means of affecting the service. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. We don't have to worry about any of that. All of my Pokemon came from my Pokemon home. So, let's jump on in here. I'm very excited to see how this competition is going to go. Okay, so our opponent here, Nyx, they have with them a Pelipper, so obviously there could be a potential wide guard situation here. There is a Primarina, Vaporeon, Milotic, Samurott, and of course, Meganium, which is basically the bane of all existences of, you know, VGC right now. I can probably get away with getting like Trick Room off here, but we are going to probably have a little bit of a problem. Especially if I can't get that Meganium out of here. I don't really have anything for Meganium, except for maybe Gengar. Sylveon is definitely going to be a Pokemon I'm going to want to bring with me. I don't think King Gambit's going to help. I'm a little bit afraid of the Samurott. But Sylveon, of course, should be able to dish out some damage. So most of the damage is going to come from Blastoise. Even though Water Spout is a water-based move, it's still going to get some decent damage out there. So we'll see how this turns out for us. Hopefully this first one's not going to be a loss. But if it is, that's just the way the game's played. So it's 1,500 for the rating to start off here, just like normal in any kind of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Global. So right off the bat, I don't like the Samurott. But I know that there's really not much they're going to be able to do to me here. So we're going to go for the Mega Evolution. He doesn't get Fake Out. So I'm just going to go for the Aura Sphere. We are going to go get that Mega right off the bat here. There's no point in hiding it. Once they see the Trick Room, they know that Gengar is not going to go for a Mega. But I'm pretty sure Samurott's going to attack Gengar at some point. Yeah, that's okay. So right now we know that the Samurott is faster than my other Pokemon. My Milotic, of course, is going to go for the Coil. So they are faster than me. There is some spikes around the 15 here, so there is some entry issues. So I'm probably not going to be swapping in and out as much as one would think. Okay, we've got the Aura Sphere taken off here. We've taken off the Samurott, which is great. As you can see, that works very well for Dark-type and potential Steel-type Pokemon. Now, I'm pretty much going to have to keep the Gengar in here. We're going to have to go in for the attack, I think, onto the Pelipper. Right now, we are going to have to go for probably... I'm thinking Shadow Ball is probably my best option. And then I think I'm going to go for... I'm pretty sure he's got Wide Guard. We're gonna test that theory out. We're going to double attack the Pelipper here. Now, normally you wouldn't want to double attack like in this situation. They must be going for like Muddy Water or Surf or something. So, Ice Beam. They're gonna try to freeze me, maybe. Oh, that is brutal. Frozen solid. What in the what is going on there? I'm gonna have to attack the Milotic here. I'm going to try to go for Water Spout, but I may not unthaw. Oh, first turn thaw. That's great. I wonder how mad they are right now. So there is no Wide Guard with this Pelipper. Now, it's interesting that the Milotic was able to outspeed Gengar under the Trick Room. That is kind of interesting, because initially, there must have been a speed tie. Must have been a speed tie of some kind. Okay, let's go to Sylveon. See, there's the spikes going on there. I kind of need Sylveon to come in here to get this Hyper Voice, because I need to get some more damage off to the Milotic. We're going to go for the Water Spout here again. Okay, Pelipper is just hanging in there, just kind of chilling like a villain. Now, Sylveon, of course, has no speed values at all, so under Trick Room, it actually works out quite well. Now, Milotic's down to about 19. We're going to go for the Water Spout. We should be able to pick up the KO off onto that Milotic here. Okay, there we go. Got the KO. Now, I am heavily debating on swapping out the Sylveon back to the party when the ring is done, because I want to get that little bit of HP there, that ring dish. Ooh. Ooh. Meganium. What a dirty Pokemon. What a dirty Pokemon. I don't know if we're going to be able to take out this Meganium. Maybe I should have brought my King Gambit. Oh, Quick Claw Pelipper? That works under Trick Room? What? Hurricane. Ooh. Don't you take out my Blastoise. It's okay. Get this Pelipper out of here. Okay. Now, I would assume Meganium would probably Mega at some point. Now, the dimensions have returned to normal, so we're in for a bit of a pickle here. I can't really swap out Blastoise easily. I'm kind of in a situation. Now, do I go for the sub, or do I just go for the attack? I think I'm probably just going to have to go for the attack here. Now, does Meganium get any moves that hits two Pokemon at once? I know that I'm probably going to get hit by some sort of a Solar Beam. Solar Blade. Interesting. So is this a physical Meganium? Okay, Blastoise is now out. Not good. I've just got Politoed left. How much can Sylveon do? Oh, Sylveon's got this. Yeah. Okay, let's go for Politoed. It's too bad it has Drizzle, but might be able to get like some sort of like a normal. damage off here. Do I go for the Hyper Voice? I think I have to. I'm gonna also have to go for the Muddy Water. Let's be honest. I have to attack. Now I might get a little bit of a boost because of the rain, but we'll see what happens here. I'm really hoping that they don't take Sylveon out. And we'll see. We are max HP. Oh, into the Politoed? What? Why the Politoed? Politoed doesn't have anything. What? Nice. We got the KO. That is a beautiful win. I wasn't sure we were going to make it, but we did, boys. We made it. Okay, that is win number 1. We are up to 15-16. Eli, what you got going on here, buddy? Looks like you got yourself a Whimsicott and a Charizard, Garchomp, Sneasler, Mousehold. I don't know where that came from. And Incineroar. So I know right now they're probably going to set up some Sun. They're also going to set up the Tailwind. So I'm assuming they're probably not going to expect Trick Room. We are not going to use Politoed right at the beginning. However, I don't think King Gambit is going to help me out here. I am afraid of the Garchomp, the Charizard, the Sneasler, and the Incineroar. So I know right off the bat that's not the best choice for me to bring in here. Talonflame I don't think is going to be helpful in any way, shape, or form. The Tailwind will not really do much for me. I can't outspeed any of the Pokemon here regardless. So we're just going to lock in here with the good old Trick Room, Rain, Water Spout type of situation. Okay, battle number 2. Let's see what we can do up here against Eli. Okay, it looks like it's going to start off strong here with the Charizard. Now, I think I'm going to probably have to set up the Trick Room right away. And then I kind of want to go to Politoed, but if I do swap out, it's going to set up the Rain right away. So it's going to come after he goes for his Mega Y. So I'm actually going to go into Sylveon here. We want to save that Rain. Garchomp the Reluctant. Okay. I haven't heard that one before. What game is that one coming from? Okay, setting up the Tailwind. Now, actually, this kind of works out for me here because Sylveon will be able to outspeed both of these Pokemon. Especially now that the Tailwind is up on the opposing side. We are going to go in for the Sludge Bomb here into the Whimsicott, and then of course we are going to go in for the Hyper Voice, which is going to be able to do some spread damage. Oh, Garchomp going in for that Protect. Definitely a smart move. Whimsicott's going in for the Encore. That is unfortunate because he's going to be able to switch the Trick Room back. Oof. I should have swapped out Gengar. So if I see a Whimsicott, I think I'm just going to start swapping them out. That's not good. Okay, if I stay in, I have a Focus Sash, right? So I'll just go for the Trick Room again. Sylveon's doing all of the work for me. Let's hope that the Garchomp doesn't have Iron Head or Poison Jab. What are the odds, right? Okay, they're swapping out the Whimsicott. Probably a smart choice. They are going to come back in with their Charizard. They're going to go with the Earthquake. Definitely a smart decision to swap out the Whimsicott. Gengar is going to stay in here. He's going to get the Trick Room for us here once again. And we are going to have to swap this turn. We have to swap. Okay, one hit, Hyper Voice. Garchomp is down. We took the Charizard down to about 70 HP. I'm a little bit surprised it didn't do more, so they must have some sort of special defensive values invested into Charizard, maybe. Maybe for like Thunderbolts or something. No idea. But I'm definitely predicting this is going to be a Charizard Y. Okay, I have to swap Gengar now, which is unfortunate, because I'm going to have to go out to the Politoed. Now, Politoed might actually survive a hit. So, if it does, I'm going to swap the Politoed out and go back to the Gar. That way I'm not encored any further. See, he's going to activate his Mega. Oh, he didn't! Okay, cool. We are going to get some damage here this turn. Off onto the Whimsicott. Hopefully take that thing out. Was his Garchomp maybe his Mega? That would be a good question. Okay, the Tailwind has petered out, which it's okay here. I did manage to get my Trick Room, correct? Did I get my Trick Room? Yes, okay, cool. We are going to get faked out here. Let's swap the... Let's actually attack with the Politoed here. We're going to go for the Muddy Water. We're going to take the Sylveon. We're going to go back out to the Gengar. Actually, that was a terrible idea. What happens if he goes for his Mega Charizard Y? Politoed's like, bruh, what are you doing, man? Yeah, we are going to get wrecked. Probably a Heat Wave here, maybe. Muddy Water. Sneasler has avoided it, which is not cool. I kind of needed Politoed. Why did I swap Sylveon? Maybe I was worried about Dire Claw, maybe? Solar Beam. Make sure you go to the Gar. Oh, Politoed! No! Okay. We're gonna go back in with Sylveon. I can't really swap out Politoed now. Maybe I should have gone in with the Blastoise and faked out the Charizard. Oh, I can protect. Does that help me out here? Probably not. It's okay. We might be okay here. Okay, Charizard's protecting. Hyper Voice. That's going to be able to hit the Sneasler. I'm hoping Muddy Water can also hit Sneasler. I probably would have done better with the Weather Ball. Maybe. White Herb. Oh, I'm going to lose Sylveon here. Yeah. Shoot. Yeah, I definitely goofed up with the whole Politoed situation. But I can fake out Charizard. I can't see him not going for the attack here. He kind of has to work with his sub. So if I fake out Charizard, that's definitely going to be a game, I think. What you gonna do? Okay, here we go. Mega Blastoise. Sneasler protects. Okay, that's fine. Fake out. Yes, let's go. Please hit this Charizard with this Muddy Water. Yes. 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 That's awesome. This Sneasler has got nothing. I'm gonna go for the Weather Ball. You're not taking Blastoise out. It's just not gonna happen. Alright, this has been battle number 2. And I'm actually surprised we managed to pull that off, because I definitely goofed up with the Politoed. Prior to going into this competition, I only used this team 12 times. And I only lost one of them. So that's kind of why I chose this. Now I'm going to have a full series on that team. I'm going to have I'm going to show you guys all 12 of those matches at some point. Of me just kind of learning it and kind of figuring it out. But that's good. I'm really glad we got that second win. Turtle Boy. Ooh, Eternal Floette. Not cool, man. Looks like there is also a Basketball Legion, Meowscarada, Sneasler, Garchomp, and Scovillain? Yeah, I don't think King Gambit's going to help me out here. I don't have good hopes of that one. I am thinking we're probably going to be seeing the Eternal Floette, though. That Pokemon's going to make a comeback. That Floette's just going to rip right through this. I'm using Floette in a singles team right now, and there is not much that Pokemon can't do. Like, it can hit... I did a 2-shot Lights of Ruin against a King Gambit and just destroyed it. Which is kind of weird because it didn't have Iron Head, kind of like the one that we're using. But it's a pretty cool Pokemon. But we're definitely going to see some craziness from Floette, that's for sure. Okay, here we go. Turtles, boy. Let's get this battle going. Meowscarada and Basketball Legion. Okay. I want to Trick Room. And I don't want to go to Politoed right now. So we're going to go to Sylveon. If I end up going for Politoed right now, it's going to activate the Swift Swim with the Basketball Legion, which is not a smart choice at all. Okay, Blastoise going back. Plus, we also don't want to get faked out by probably Meowscarada. Flower Trick. Okay, turning into the Grass type. We are going to get hit by the Flower Trick into the Sylveon, which obviously they were targeting the Blastoise. Okay, Wave Crash. Into the Gengar, we are going to survive with the Focus Sash. And then, of course, we're going to get the Trick Room set up. Okay. Now, with the Gengar, we are going to have a bit of a problem here. Now, we could get Swift Swimmed. No, Swift Swim doesn't work in Trick Room anymore. I can go to the Politoed and set up my Rain. Yeah, because I'm essentially going to get hit. No, let's just stay in here for a minute. Maybe I won't get hit. I'm going to Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, and we are going to Hyper Voice. Ooh, cutting it close to the moves. Okay, they're going to withdraw the Meowscarada, which actually makes sense. Okay, Basculegion going for the Protect. That also makes sense. Here we go with the Hyper Voice. Not going to be able to hit the Basculegion, but we are going to hit that Floette. And then, of course, we're also going to get a double hit into it with the Sludge Bomb, and we are going to take out that huge threat. Okay. Okay, we are going to go for the Shadow Ball into the Basculegion, and we are going to Hyper Voice the two of them. I'm hoping Garchomp isn't going to be the bulky kind because they're usually on the slow side, and they might be able to outspeed the Gengar in that case under Trick Room, because I think Gengar has the faster speed here. Okay, is that thing locked? It is locked, okay. So Basculegion's going to get hit here. Come on, Gengar. Come on, Gengar. Get that Shadow Ball. No! Last respects! Into the Sylveon. That's okay. Basculegion's down. Gengar's going to be a problem. Or not Gengar. Garchomp's going to be a problem. Trick Room, still 2 turns, so I have to bring in Blastoise at this time. And then I also have to swap to the Politoed. I'm going to get hit by Sucker Punch regardless, though. Let's see here. Let's go to the Politoed. We're going to get our Rain up. We're going to Mega Evolve, and we are going to Water Spout. I am going to get hit probably by a Flower Trick, but... Ooh, he might have Fake Out too. That could be a thing. I know I run Meowscarada with Fake Out, so that could also be a problem here. Maybe that's why they decided to leave Meowscarada until later. I don't know. It could be anyone's game, really, but... That's just how my brain works, guys. Okay, Drizzle is set up. So we've activated the Rain Dish, but then we're going to Mega, so then that changes things because of Pulse moves, I think. Okay. Blastoise got Water Spout! Yes! Garchomp's gone. Meowscarada is still here. Okay, Flower Trick into the Blastoise. He's now a Grass type. Well, he was a Grass type before, but... We lived. I bet you he has Sucker Punch. He's totally going to Protect here. There's no way he doesn't, right? Oh. Sweet. Turtle Boy is like, nah, man, I'm good. Okay, that is battle number 3. You're up to 1546. Okay, Timothy, what you got going on here, man? You've got yourselves a Feraligatr, Whimsicott. I can't think of what that one's called. The little teacup. Sinistea, I think. Obviously, there is a Typhlosion we're probably not going to see, an Azumarill, and a Kangaskhan. So there is 2 potential Mega types here, the Feraligatr and the Kangaskhan. But we'll see what happens here. Very possible they could go for Typhlosion and Whimsicott, get a Solar Beam with the Sunny Day up. I know I was running that for a little while. But I think I'm going to bring Sylveon here, because obviously King Gambit's going to go down from a Fire move, a Fighting move, or an Earth move, which those Pokemon there could have. And Politoed, of course, to change up the weather. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. It's going to be very interesting to see what they're going to lead with. I think we're probably going to see Typhlosion at some point. Maybe Feraligatr. Whimsicott and Feraligatr. Okay. Now, Feraligatr can be a problem as well, because it can be a slow Pokemon. Well, slower than some, anyway. I think we're going to Trick Room. And then I kind of want to fake out the Whimsicott, but that leaves me open to the Feraligatr. So I think I'm going to swap out here. We're going to go out to Politoed. Okay, here we go. We're going to get our Rain up. I know that kind of helps out the Feraligatr a little, but we'll see if we can manage to get some stuff figured out here. Okay, so Whimsicott outspeeds, obviously, gets the Tailwind. Feraligatr is going to be able to attack first, which I think they were going to go for the Blastoise, which obviously is the case here. Politoed lives by 7 HP. Feraligatr gets some crazy damage off because of the recoil. And then here we go with the Trick Room. Now, I'm going to swap out Gengar and go into Sylveon. And then I'm going to go in for the Muddy Water. Because I think what's going to happen, they're going to try to attack the Gengar this turn. I don't like Whimsicott on the other side because of Encore, and I don't want them to get the Trick Room back up. Okay, Whimsicott's going to go in for the Protect here. Obviously, I think they're going to go for the EQ. No, Aqua Jet into the Politoed. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Okay, Whimsicott's out. Let's go to our Blastoise, because we're obviously going to be able to outspeed the Feraligatr now. So, we are going to go for the Hyper Voice. This is going to be super effective for Feraligatr now that it's a Dragon type. And then, of course, we're going to go for the Water Spout. Now, is this going to be able to take out the Whimsicott? Not on its own, I don't think. I think it's going to be sashed. So the Hyper Voice is going to be able to help take that sash away. Okay, Feraligatr's going to Protect. Obviously, the smart choice. Okay, Hyper Voice. Only going to be able to hit the Whimsicott here. Yep, 18 HP. That's perfectly fine. Here we go with the Water Spout. Not going to be able to hit the Feraligatr. But if they do decide to go for that double edge there again, Feraligatr's going to get knocked out from the recoil. So I'm pretty sure we've got Feraligatr in the bag. Now, what will the next Pokemon be? Looks like it's going to be Sinistcha, which is not a great Pokemon because it recovers... Well, it is for the team that's using it. It's going to be able to recover some damage off onto the Feraligatr, basically bring the HP back up. But we are going to attack it here with another Water Spout. We're also going to go for the Hyper Voice to be able to hit the two Pokemon at once. And that's assuming that Sinistcha is not going to be able to attack first. Now, they did a smart play here. They actually withdrew. They went out to the Azumarill. So we are going to hit it here with the Hyper Voice. Actually did some damage. Water Spout going to be able to make another hit. Sinistcha living by 1 HP, Azumarill by 2. Now, Sinistcha did already activate its Citrus Berry, but in comes the Machagacha. I do not like that move because he's basically going to get some health back here in this case. Now, it's not really a whole lot. It's about 15, but his Sinistcha seems to be really fast. So, unless he protects here, I think they're going to end up waiting for the Trick Room to die, quite frankly. Yeah, Trick Room's one more hit. Okay, let's go for the Hyper Voice. We're going to go for another Water Spout. They're definitely not going to hang out here. They're not going to hang out. They're going to go for the Protects. Oh, Aqua Jet. What? Interesting. He actually stayed in. He stayed in here. Now, here's going to be something interesting. Is he going to attack the Sylveon or the Blastoise with his Feraligatr? If he attacks the Sylveon, I'm going to lose Sylveon. But I have Dragon Pulse on Blastoise. I'm going to go for Hyper Voice. And I am going to go for the Dragon Pulse. This should be super effective. Okay, so he is going to go for the Sylveon, picks up the KO. That's perfectly fine. We also still have Gengar in the back with the Focus Sash. But I'm pretty sure Dragon Pulse takes him here. 1 HP. Okay. There's nothing else that he's going to be able to do here. Okay, let's go, my lovely Gengar. Okay, Shadow Ball. And Dragon Pulse. As much as I love Feraligatr, Blastoise is pretty much the GOAT when it comes to water starters, I have to say. Okay, Gengar is able to outspeed for some reason. I don't really understand the speed situation here. I guess Tailwind did help out in the beginning of the battle, making Feraligatr really fast. So when the Tailwind wore off, apparently my Gengar, even with no speed values or beneficial nature, still somehow outspeeds Feraligatr. That's pretty wild. Okay, battle number 4, guys. Let's move on to battle number 5. Okay, we are going to be seeing a couple of things here that is going to be a concern. First off, Meganium. Guys, Meganium is a problem Pokemon. I do not like seeing Meganium here. There's also a Charizard and a Chandelure. So that could also be a thing. Looks like there could also be a Flip Turn Palafin. Rotom Freeze. I haven't seen Rotom Freeze used much since like Gen 4. I used it a lot. But seems like there's some weather control here on this team. And it's a little bit scary here. I'm not sure how this battle's going to go. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. We might have to figure out if Trick Room is going to be a thing or not. Because I might actually end up having to attack here if that Meganium comes in. Okay. Palafin and Politoed. So right now I know that I don't have to get any kind of weather change. Just seems like a really weird combination. We are going to go for the Trick Room. And I know Politoed can go for Fake Out. I don't really want Palafin to get like a free hit, so I think I'm going to go to my own Politoed. Ah, they went to the Gengar. Okay. No Fake Out in sight, though. Now, their Politoed might also do Muddy Water. We'll see what happens. Icy Wind. Thank you. You're going to make me slower? I appreciate it. Icy Wind has now been disabled. Here we go with the Trick Room. I bet they're really not into the whole Icy Wind speed drop here, but we are going to have to attack probably the Rotom. So we're going to go for the Shadow Ball. And I wonder if he has Water Absorb. That would be a huge issue. We'll see what happens. I'm not too concerned about their Politoed right at the moment. Okay, come on, let's go, Politoed. They are not using a Water Absorb Politoed. No, it was Drizzle. Right. I completely forgot they had Drizzle. That's hilarious. I'm using frickin' Politoed. Okay, we've lost Gengar. That's okay. We've already got our Trick Room. I'm going to go back with my Blastoise. Worst case scenario, we could be seeing Meganium. Oh, Palafin's coming. Okay. He went to his hero form. Okay, Heroic Transformation. Now, do I fake out Palafin here? Can he be faked out? I don't know if he can. I think I have to attack. We are going to go for the Muddy Water. Just chip damage. I don't really know what Palafin can do to Blastoise. Okay, here we go, Muddy Water. Gonna get our chip damage here. No focus sashes in sight. Come on, Blastoise. Yes! Water Spout. Okay, we actually did some decent damage here. Pretty happy about that. A little bit of a Citrus Berry coming on here with the Politoed. A little bit of lefties. Ah. You're gonna Encore me, are you? They were probably thinking I was gonna go for the Fake Out. Okay. We obviously take that like a champ. However, our defense has now fallen. He could technically go in for a Jet Punch here. That could prove to be a bit of an issue. I bet you they got Meganium in the background. Which is good because we actually saved our Gengar. Did we save our Gengar? No, we have Sylveon. Yeah, Gengar's gone. There's the Meganium. It's okay, we're gonna get a really good hit here. Okay, accuracy has also fallen. Fantastic. Okay, we're gonna survive that, obviously. Now, did our Trick Room go up? Is our Trick Room gone? Nope, we have one more turn of Trick Room. Cool. What I should have done is Perish Song. That would have changed things all around, I'm sure. Okay, Muddy Water. Yes! That's awesome. Meganium and Politoed are now down. Okay, no Water Spout needed. Rain has stopped. Okay, Palafin. 10% HP. Oh, I could only use Water Spout. Right. Just gonna go for the Weather Ball here. Just want to guarantee a hit. Okay, they're gonna go for the Liquidation onto the Blastoise. We still survive by 14. Blastoise going for the Water Spout, and that is going to be the game. Oh! Oh! He lived! He lived! What? How? What? What just... What? Can someone explain to me why Water Spout did not take out the Palafin? I actually don't know the answer to that question. I don't know what happened there. Battle number 6 versus Trainer. Looks like our opponent here has with them Gengar, Garchomp, Azumarill, Meganium, Arcaludon, and Hippowdon. So Trick Room is not going to really be a thing here until we can get that Arcaludon out of here. And Meganium's definitely going to be a problem too. We're just going to go back in here with the Dream Team. Obviously the Politoed, the Blastoise, the Gengar, and the Sylveon. King Gambit doesn't really make sense to me here because of the Garchomp and the Hippowdon. It's just going to take an Earthquake and it's going to get knocked out. Same thing with a Body Press from the Arcaludon. It just doesn't make any sense to me here to bring him. So we'll see what happens. Also really interesting name, Trainer. Yeah. Anyways, this is pretty interesting. It's going to be a good battle regardless. We are doing pretty well right now. I'm not going to jinx it, so I'm going to knock on some wood here. But we've got Gengar and Blastoise. The opponent's got the Archaludon and the Gengar. So right off the bat, I know that I'm going to want to go for the Shadow Ball to the Gengar. And... is he going to have Thunderbolt? We're going to do it here, guys. We're going to try to get this Archaludon. Okay, Gengar. I'm playing very risky right now. Honestly. Because if he has Thunderbolt on the Gengar, I might lose Blastoise here. Okay, oh, he's going to go to my Gengar. That's perfectly fine. We are going to survive with 1 HP. Awesome for the Focus Sash. Thank you, sir. Here we go with my own Shadow Ball. Yes. Okay, Gengar is down. Hopefully we can get this Aura Sphere off onto the Archaludon. Looks like you're going to set up some Stealth Rocks. So now I'm not going to be able to swap out the Gengar. That's perfectly fine. Here we go with the Aura Sphere. This should be able to one-shot it. It did not one-shot it, which is actually kind of funny because it usually does. Aura Sphere. Ooh. At least I can outspeed him. The Azumarill coming into play. I'm pretty sure Gengar is going to get hit by a Aqua Jet. We're going to go for the Sludge Bomb. And we are going to go for the Aura Sphere here once more. Yep. Okay, Gengar's going down. Perfectly fine. Oh! Archaludon can attack first. Interesting. Trick Room would have helped here. Unless it's a speed tie. Okay, that is 2 Pokemon down. Gengar and the Archaludon. Now, we do have the Azumarill here onto the field. I think I'm going to go to Sylveon. Yeah, definitely the right call. Good old Garchomp coming into play here. It could be a tag team up onto the Blastoise. So I think what I'm going to do... I'm going to go for the Hyper Voice. I'm going to take Blastoise out. We're going to go to the Politoed. See, the Hyper Voice is going to be able to let me hit the 2 Pokemon at once. And I want their focus to go to that Blastoise spot. Why did you do that? You attacked your own Azumarill. Whoa! Focus Sashed. Okay. Liquidation. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we're going to come in with the Blastoise now. We should be able to fake out the Garchomp. I'm just going to Weather Ball here. I wonder if he has Protect on his Garchomp. That could be a bit of an issue. Nope. No Protect, but he probably could be rough-skinned. Yeah. Okay, here we go with the Weather Ball. And I'm hoping that'll actually take out the Azumarill. Sweet. Okay. I don't think there's any more Pokemon left in reserve. Awesome. GG there, trainer. Good try. Good try. Okay, we've got ourselves a 6-win streak going on here. Again. Knocking on some wood. Okay, we are up against Harmonic. And it looks like they've got themselves kind of a Sun team, perhaps. Definitely got some crazy speed control. King Gambit is around. Garchomp, Sneasler. Charizard, Whimsicott, and the Farigiraf. Now, definitely going to be some fake out action, probably some sucker punches if they decide to go that route. But I think we're probably going to see the Whimsicott and the Charizard, quite frankly. They're going to see the Blastoise and they're going to be like, yeah, we're not going to let you do that. Sylveon's going to be an issue, obviously. I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything against the King Gambit and the Sneasler. But we are going to bring our Politoed here, obviously, for some weather control. If I do end up bringing King Gambit, I'm not going to be able to get any sucker punches anyway. Because if they decide to bring Farigiraf, then its ability is going to kind of thwart that. Sneasler, obviously, probably sashed. Gambit being steel type, it could be an issue for Sylveon, but I think the focus is going to be onto the Blastoise, so I think I'm just going to go Sylveon here. Sylveon's going to be able to help me out with the Garchomp, probably be able to help me out maybe with the Charizard, maybe, even though Charizard isn't really like super affected by it, but I'm thinking it'll help out. Okay, Garchomp and Sneasler obviously is the call here. We're going to swap out Blastoise and get the Rain up, I think. Let's get the Trick Room. We do have the Focus Sash here, so we should be fine. Let's go to the Politoed. We want them locked into Blastoise, right? That's kind of the idea. We want everybody to move away from the Gengar. Okay, here we go with the Fake Out. Obviously, it was intended for Blastoise. And the Stomping Tantrum into the Gengar obviously is super effective, but we are Focus Sashed. So we're actually going to be able to get our Trick Room set up here. Now, I'm not really too concerned about the Garchomp right now. I am concerned about the Sneasler being Focus Sashed. I'm going to Psychic. And we're going to Muddy Water. Now, I can see them swapping out the Garchomp. Oh, they swapped out the Sneasler too. King Gambit. That Shadow Ball is going to do absolutely nothing. Oh, I didn't go for Shadow Ball. I went for Psychic. So that actually doesn't do anything here. Hopefully we can get an accuracy drop with the Muddy Water. That actually did quite a bit, taking it right down to 38. I kind of wish I actually went for like another different kind of move here, but not the case. Obviously, King Gambit is going to be pretty slow for a Pokemon. I think I'm probably going to go to Sylveon here. I know what you guys are thinking. Corey, why didn't you go to Blastoise? You have better defense. Well, here's the thing. Garchomp is out here too. But I think what I can do is I can protect, and then I can go for the Muddy Water and be able to hit the two of them. Because here's the thing. They're going to want to go after Sylveon, right? King Gambit missed the attack. No. We actually did quite a bit to the Garchomp. That's good. Stomping Tantrum. Obviously, Politoed is gone. Now, we pretty much have to come in with Blastoise here. What is the HP with Sylveon? I think I'm going to have to Hyper Voice. And I'm going to fake out King Gambit. I should have probably Water Spouted in case of a swap. No swap. Okay. We faked him out. I'm hoping we're going to get some crazy damage here. Ah, good. Good, good, good. Downside now is there's a Sneasler, which can fake out. And if they come in with Meganium, we're toast, boys. Charizard. We are definitely going to get hit by a Solar Beam. We might actually lose this one. I wish I had Protect right now. Fake Out was good, but Protect would have been better to have right now. I think they're going to end up faking out the Blastoise. I think they're going to ignore the Sylveon. I just got that feeling. Unless this is Charizard X, which I haven't seen very many of those running around. It's always been Charizard Y. Am I still under my Trick Room? I don't remember if I'm under Trick Room right now or not. I might still be, I don't know. It might have been 5 turns already. Okay, there's the Drought. Charizard is protecting. Makes sense. Double Protect. Okay. Water Spout, not going to do anything. Man, I'm pretty sure our Trick Room's down now. Yeah, Twisted Dimensions have returned to normal. Can I survive one hit, I wonder? I am max HP. Okay, Sylveon's gone. Yikes. Please don't kill me. I want this win, damn it. Oh, I survived! Yes! Oh. Why did that not do much? The less HP the user has left, the power... Oh, the lower this move's power. Right. Shoot. Ah, well. It was fun while it lasted. I forgot that the power decreases when our HP goes down. Ah, man, our streak. Our streak is gone. But that was, what, battle number 7? I think it was 7. 1 loss is not bad. We had some really good wins earlier. Okay, our opponent here. Our opponent has a Lopunny, Milotic, Whimsicott, Sinistcha. Oh, Toucannon. I haven't seen Toucannon in like years. And of course there's a Corviknight. Oh my. This is probably one of those times I could probably bring King Gambit, but Lopunny usually has things like high jump kick, and Corviknight has body press. But to try to take out that Sinistcha would be pretty good. Sylveon is going to get walled pretty hard here by the Corviknight. But then again, King Gambit can't do anything to Corviknight. Okay, that made up my mind. I've already been walled by a Corviknight once tonight in some singles, and it was brutal. I couldn't do anything to it. Okay, good luck to my opponent. Looks like it's going to be Whimsicott and Toucannon. How fast is Toucannon? I don't think it's very fast. Oh, they're going to set up Tailwind. That's what's going to happen. Trick Room. Politoed. Okay, then we're going to swap Gengar, obviously. Oh, they're going to break my sash. No. It's okay, though. Okay, we are going to swap out. We're going to go to Sylveon. And then we are going to Muddy Water. Because honestly, I'm pretty sure Whimsicott's going to go for the Encore. Unless the Toucan is going to actively aim for it. Probably Bullet Seed into probably my Politoed. Yeah. 2. It's going to hit 5 times. Yeah. Okay, we're going to Muddy Water again, and we're going to Hyper Voice. Toucan. What an odd Pokemon to see in a global. Ooh, Beat Blast. Okay, if we hit it, we would have gotten burned if we did a physical move. But it's going to hit hard. If it actually manages to get some damage off, it would have actually done some damage. Well, I mean, if we actually did some damage to it, and it retaliated, it would have done damage, that's for sure. Derp. Corey, it is 12:13 in the morning, and you've been working 4 a.m.s all week. If my language and stuff gets a little bit funky, that is what's going on. Okay. I'm going to go for the substitute this turn. And we are going to go for the Muddy Water. I don't think there's anything that those two Pokemon can do against a sub, so... Oh, I'm going to have to attack. Maybe they thought I was going to go in for a different move? That's alright, that's alright. Here we go with the Muddy Water. This is just me pre-planning. That's all it was. We're obviously going to see Machagacha. Machagacha. Okay, we are Encored. That's not really a bad thing right now. Because Hyper Voice is actually going to do some serious work on the opposing side. Shell Bell. Man, that thing gets around with all the goods. Is he going to withdraw the Sinistcha, though? I know that's what I would do. Why would you be holding on to the Whimsicott? The smartest move would be to swap it, and then swap the Sinistcha back in to heal up the Pokemon that you swapped. But that's me. That's me. They want the Whimsicott to stay. That must mean my Trick Room must be almost up. Drain stopped. Dimensions are back to normal. What are we going to see? Lopunny! Okay, so obviously there's no fake out action going to happen here to the Gengar. Can it get Sucker Punch, I wonder? I think when it Mega Evolves, it gets Scrappy, doesn't it? It might get Scrappy. No, that gets Limber. Jeez, I'm gonna have to, like, look up Lopunny. I haven't seen Lopunny in a long time. I mean, I think it came up once in, like, ranked doubles. Once. Oh, fake out onto the Sylveon. That makes sense, okay. Okay, Gengar avoided the attack. Sylveon flinched. We ended up going in for the Trick Room. Okay, obviously, now, it doesn't make sense to keep Gengar in here. We're going to go for the Hyper Voice. We're going to go to Blastoise. Because I don't want to get Encored and get the Trick Room back up. Or, yeah, get the Trick Room taken down, actually. Okay, here we go. Gengar's going back. Okay, Blastoise the Unrivaled has entered. That makes sense. Both of them are down. Right on. This is fun. It's funny, I looked up how many battles I had in ranked VGC doubles. I ended up having 107 recordings, and then in singles, I had about 39. So I've been battling a crazy amount. So this Champions game is fantastic. Definitely dig the entire game. It's been a blast, and I can't wait to do more matches every time I jump in. Okay, our opponent here has Aerodactyl, Basculegion. They've got themselves Floette, Sneasler, Garchomp, and Kingambit. This entire team is incredibly gross right now. I'm not a big fan. Obviously, I'm not bringing Kingambit. Though Kingambit would be really good to have against that Floette. Probably the Basculegion. Actually, that makes probably more sense. Sylveon, though, the Garchomp. Actually, I think I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, I don't like the Aerodactyl and the Garchomp. Okay, we're all set. Okay, Pokemaniac. What do we got? Aerodactyl and Floette. Two Pokemon I do not want to see. I am going to Trick Room. We're going to Mega Evolve. We're going to fake out the Floette. And then we are going to Trick Room. Realistically, I really wanted to take out the Floette with the Sludge Bomb, but I can't outspeed that. Okay, they're going to activate the Mega for Floette. They've got the Eternal Flower going on here. I'm really hoping that they don't have, like, Protect. Well, that's the other thing with Aerodactyl. That might be a support Aerodactyl with, like, Wide Guard and stuff. Come on, Tailwind. Yep, there it is. And we are going to get our Trick Room. There we go. Booyah. We're actually going to swap out the... Actually, I can probably stay in with the Blastoise now. Let's go for the Water Spout. We're going to go for the Sludge Bomb. I'd be surprised if they didn't swap out their Pokemon, quite frankly. Both of those Pokemon are very speedy. Aerodactyl really can't do anything now. It's very frail. Unless they... Woohoo! A forfeit. That's wild. I was not expecting a forfeit. Oh, rank 44? That's awesome. I don't think I've ever been this high. battle number 10. Okay, we are up against a Sandstorm team, I'm pretty sure. Blastoise is obviously going to be good here. There's a Tyranitar, a Garchomp, Aerodactyl, Excadrill, Whimsicott, and a Incineroar. Obviously Politoed. I really think Sylveon's going to make it here. Excadrill I'm not too concerned about. As long as I can get that Trick Room up, we'll be safe. This is battle number 10, guys. So far we've only got one loss. And we are rank number 40, or not ranked, but we are rating, or what position are we? Our position is like 44. That's never happened for me before. I've never been this high. So I'm really hoping things are going to go well. We're going to knock on some wood here. It's a coaster. But anyway, I don't just keep, this around to do that. But okay, there is a Whimsicott as well as a Incineroar. Obviously, we got intimidated. That's perfectly fine. We're going to go for the Trick Room. We're going to swap out. We are going to go to the... That was probably too soon. Yeah, that was definitely too soon. We haven't even seen the T-Tar yet. It's okay. We're going to take the Fake out like a boss. Here's a Light Screen. Obviously, we need to swap out Gengar, because we're going to get hit by Darkest Lariat. Although we are sashed. So let's probably... No. Whimsicott's here. Whimsicott's here. Let's go to Sylveon. And then while we're out, we're going to go for the Muddy Water. Okay, they're going to actually swap out Incineroar. They're going to go into Tyranitar, which is actually kind of interesting. That's okay. We've got Sylveon out here now. Encore definitely was going to be a problem. Okay, Muddy Water. That actually did a decent amount. Not a whole lot, but I mean, it did what it could. I wonder if he's going to try to bring in Excadrill at some point. We definitely want to keep Politoed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the Hyper Voice. And I think I'm just going to protect here. No, I need to attack. I need to attack. I've got to do something. If I play the protect game, I'm going to end up losing my Trick Room scenario. But at least I have the Gengar safe for another time. Okay, Hyper Voice actually doing some damage. Tyranitar and Whimsicott both holding on. Of course, they're getting a little bit of HP back with the Citrus Berry. We're going to come in with the Muddy Water here now. We're going to hit both Pokemon, taking them back down to 9 and 2. And of course, Whimsicott's going to go down this turn because of the sand. Sylveon's going to miss the Rock Slide. Okay, that's actually a pretty decent turn here. Moonblast into the Politoed. Politoed survives. Obviously, we're going to want to swap out here. We need to keep Politoed. I do want to go back to Gengar, but it might not be the best option. Although... I'm going to protect here. Oh, I should have gone to Blastoise, really. What am I doing? Should have gone to Blastoise. I can take any hit that those two Pokemon could have done. Although the Parting Shot I don't really want to take. I do want to keep the Rain, though, because I know what's going to happen. Once the Trick Room's up, Excadrill's going to come in and run wild. I'm pretty sure I was going to get faked out. There's the Protect. Yeah, Oh, it was gonna go to the Politoed. What in the what? Okay, we're gonna go with the Hyper Voice. And then I'm also gonna go with the Sludge Bomb into Incineroar. I'm pretty sure I can... Ooh, double protect. Not a thing, bro. Not a thing. I'm really hoping the Sludge Bomb can do something to the Incineroar. Then again, remember, I am Focus Sash, so I'm gonna get a decent hit off regardless, but... There's the Crunch. Oh! That is not what I thought was going to happen. I thought I still had my Sash. I must have got hit by sand at some point. Light screen wore off. Dimension is back to normal. What does he got? Tyranitar and Whimsicott Gun. Obviously, Excadrill is going to come in. We're going to come in with a Politoed. I think we're going to take away the sand. Yeah. I knew that was going to be a thing. Of course. Okay, we're going to protect. And then we're going to Muddy Water. Wait. No, I did hit with the Hyper Voice, did I not? Okay. Yeah, we got our protect. Cool. This is actually working out decently. Muddy Water. Yes! Oh my gosh, I didn't even use Blastoise. Wild. Louis Fur. I see what you did there. Louis Fur. Okay, we are up to, oh my gosh, placement number 13. What? Wild. Joey, you've got yourself a Pelipper and our Caludon, Dragonite, Milotic, Incineroar, and that Pokemon everybody despises nowadays, Sneasler. Okay, Gengar and Blastoise. Politoed. Sylveon. Just gonna keep going with the Dream Team here, guys. This is working out for us. Obviously, we want to have the Aura Sphere for the Arcaludon. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the Pelipper maybe set up like Tailwind or something. Usually seems to be what the leads are. They obviously want the rain with the Arcaludon. Dragonite probably is going to also be a problem, but we do have Sylveon, so we're okay there. Okay. Joey, a Como Tamer. Holy moly. Incineroar and Sneasler. Gengar is definitely going to get hit. There's no saving Gengar. We're going to Trick Room here. We're going to swap out. We are going to go to the Politoed. Okay, Fake Out. Obviously, Politoed coming in here. Throat Chop. Okay, we knew that was going to be a thing. Okay, here we go with our Trick Room. Now we should be able to get our Muddy Water off. We are going to Psychic the Sneasler. Ah, I'm going to swap out. That makes perfect sense. Tungsten. Ah. That might not have helped me in this situation. Okay, Cursed Body. Throat Chop is now disabled. Muddy Water. Lasagna. What a name, Lasagna. Okay, we actually got a decent hit off onto the Tungsten. Now, do I really want to bring in Blastoise right now, or do I want to go to Sylveon? He probably has Flash Cannon. If I go with Blastoise, I might be able to Aura Sphere. I think I have to at this point, because I kind of goofed up. I have to play a little bit risky here. I don't like doing that sometimes, but I probably set up the Trick Room a little too early. Parting Shot. Okay, he's going to mess up my special attack. That's not cool, because I really needed that for the Arcaludon. Pelipper's coming in. Obviously, they know that the Wide Guard is going to be a thing. Here we go with the Muddy Water. That actually did some damage to the Arcaludon, which is good. I'm hoping I can get past the Arcaludon here. Yes, Aura Sphere. Choppleberry. No! No! We gotta get this thing out of here. Yes! Victory is mine. Not yet, though. You know what I mean. Pelipper is going to be an issue. I am going to have to swap out Blastoise here. Steezler, yeah. We're going to swap out. We're going to go to Sylveon. We're going to Weather Ball the Sneasler. Obvious reasons. Yep. I knew it. He did not go for the Wide Guard, though. Oh, no Focus Sash. What has the Focus Sash? Maybe they don't even have a Focus Sash. Hurricane. Makes sense. We're going to get faked out here at some point. Which one is going to get faked out here first? Protect. Okay, that makes sense. Which one gets faked out here? Sylveon, I think. No! Into the Politoed. You are not faking out the Sylveon? Hyper Voice is so strong, though. Then again, I guess the Politoed would have done probably more damage. Okay, rain has stopped. Dimensions are back to normal. Okay, we're going to go for the Hyper Voice here again. This time, I'm going to protect. I have a feeling they're just going to keep attacking Politoed. I just realized my Pokemon are like bubblegum colors. Okay, the Tailwind with the Pelipper. We got Throat Chopped. I can't attack with Hyper Voice. I should have seen Throat Chop coming. Okay, I get Muddy Watered. They're going to take out Politoed. They have to. Yeah. Okay, Moonblast should be going into the Pelipper. Okay, Pelipper's down. I don't think Incineroar can really do anything here. I mean, he can obviously go for like the parting shots and stuff. He's going to attack first. I'm gonna go for the Aura Sphere. Okay, throw a chop. Okay, here we go, Aura Sphere. Oh, we lived by 5 HP. Citrus Berry. Okay, here we go with the Moonblast. Will that be enough? Sweet. We took out the lasagna. The lasagna Pokemon. Rank 11. Okay, we are up against a fellow Blastoise player. I don't know if this is going to be a water spout team or not, but kind of looks that way a little bit. There's a King Gambit, Tyranitar, Basquilegion, blah blah for Rigoraph, oh my gosh, and Sinistcha? I'm really hoping I see that Tar instead of the Blastoise, but we'll see what happens. Are we going to see Blastoise and oh my Blastoise and for Rigoraph. Obviously there's going to be a fake out situation. Should I even try to get the Trick Room back? I should just attack him. Let's go to Sylveon. Blastoise versus Blastoise. I mean, it does make more sense sometimes to have the Fur Rigoraph because it helps against the whole fake out type situation of the priority moves. But I really like the Gengar because it throws people off. They don't know what to expect with Gengar, but I'm definitely expecting to see a Trick Room. Okay, Mega Blastoise on the opposing side. Fake out coming in, obviously the Sylveon. We're going to go in with the Shadow Ball. We know that we are going to be behind Blastoise in the Trick Room, if that would be a thing. Oh, he's just going to go in for the attack with the Psychic. Oh. Interesting. He is not Trick Rooming. Okay, we are going to Shadow Ball here once again. And we are going to Hyper Voice. Okay, here we go. Dishing some damage off onto the Blastoise on the opposing side. In comes the Water Spout. This isn't actually going to do very much, but it is probably going to take my Gengar. Okay, Cursed Body. He can't go for Water Spout anymore, but I mean, that's not really a big deal. He can't really use it now anyway. I mean, is what it is. Hyper Voice picking up the KO. And we're up against Jeff. Jeff, the Faraffarig. Faraffarig. For Rigoraph, oh my gosh. Faraffarig! It's the Faraffarig Pokemon! Okay, we are going to come in with the Blastoise here. What are we going to see? King Gambit. That is a nasty Pokemon. We are going to Mega Evolve. I can't fake out here, so we're going to go for the Aura Sphere. And then I think I'm going to Hyper Voice. I have a feeling they're just going to go for the Sylveon. Okay, Jeff is going back. Reptar into the Tyranitar, obviously to set up the Sandstream to boost up the special defense of the Steel-type Pokemon. Makes sense, but we are not going for any kind of water move. We are going for a 4 times weak situation here. Aura Sphere. Choppleberry. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. One hit knockout, baby. Let's go. Okay, Hyper Voice into the T-Tar. That actually does a decent amount. We are probably going to get hit by something. Oh, Sandstorm, I guess, but I was thinking he still could move, but I guess he swapped it as Fergaraf for the T-Tar. The Raffarig. Okay, we are going to go for another Aura Sphere. Yes. Hyper Voice. It's a really good thing that this team kind of thrives in Trick Room. Okay, Reptar is down. Nice little Rugrats call out there. My name's Jeff. Okay, getting a Citrus Berry. Psychic into the Blastoise. We are going to survive. Okay, let's go with the Aura Sphere and the Hyper Voice here once again. Nice. Okay, that is going to be the game. Good game to my opponent. Definitely caught me off guard with their own Blastoise. I haven't really seen a whole lot of Blastoises. Oh man, placement number 3. You got to remember though, I am playing at 12:49 in the morning. So. Okay, there is a Cantonian Ninetales, Gardevoir, Rotom Heat, Rhyperior, Raichu, and Gyarados. So right now I can pretty much guarantee we're going to see Raichu. Trick Room might not be the best choice, just because of Rhyperior. Sylveon's definitely going to be a thing. I'm just going to take our normal, usual guys here, I think. Ooh, they chose their Pokemon team very fast. Okay, what is our opponent going to do here? Raichu and Rotom. I definitely am going to have to swap out Blastoise. Trick Room. And we're going to go to Sylveon. Okay, Sylveon's onto the field. We are going to get faked out. Makes sense. They're also going to double target here with a Discharge, boosting up its Lightning Rod. It's okay. We are going to be able to do something here the next turn. We're also paralyzed on the Gar. Please get the Trick Room. I'm so glad we got the Trick Room. Now, Raichu can technically have Encore, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm going to swap out Gengar. I don't really want to go to Politoed. Actually, I'm going to stay in. I don't want to set up the rain just yet. There's 2 electric types on the opposing side. I'm going to Shadow Ball. Was that Shadow Ball? Okay, we're going to Shadow Ball the Rotom. We're going to also Hyper Voice. Okay, they're going to withdraw the Rotom. Probably a smart choice. They're going to bring in the Ninetales. They're going to set up the Sun. Protect from the Raichu. Smart. However, I'm going to attack your Ninetales now. So goodbye to your Sun. Unless... Unless Hyper Voice can't take him out. Then we might have a problem. Nope, can't take him out. Okay. Do I swap out the Gengar? Yes. I'm going to go to Politoed here now. I'm going to also go for the Hyper Voice here once again. I am not bringing Blastoise in until I get this Raichu out of here. Okay, they are going to protect. Obviously, they want to save their Pokemon. Hyper Voice from Sylveon. Get some damage into that Raichu, please. That's a good hit. Obviously, they want to keep their Raichu. I bet you they come back in with Rotom. Maybe. Gyarados. Okay. Is this going to be a Mega Gyarados? I bet you they're gonna Mega. And if they do, bam! They get you with the Hyper Voice. Maybe. I'm just being goofy now. Like, this is just who I am, guys. I can be very serious when I do my stuff, but I can be pretty goofy at the same time. Okay, Raichu's gonna get taken out, obviously. Take out this Raichu. Why did they keep the Ninetales? Can Gyarados get Solar Beam? I don't think it can. But it did get a Grass move. I think it got Power Whip back in the day. I think it was Power Whip. Harsh Sunlight. Okay, that's fine. Muddy Water. And Hyper Voice here once again. I don't think we're in Trick Room anymore, but I could be wrong. Protect. Yeah, we are not in Trick Room, I don't think. No, we are. We're still in Trick Room. Okay. Get some damage off onto the Gyarados. Muddy Water. You better hit that Gyarados. Maybe lower some accuracy too, please. That would be fantastic. Crunch. Okay, Politoed's down. Dimensions are back to normal. We are going to come in with the Gengar. Do I try it? I think I have to. I owe it to myself to try it. Besides, I may not actually be able to attack. Who knows? They are going to take him, though. Okay, they're going to go for the Sylveon. It's okay. Gengar's gone. There's no chance. Okay. Curse Body. Okay, so we disabled his Crunch. We are in a problem here. I did not get Ninetales taken out. I might have to fake out here. And I'm going to have to protect Sylveon, I think. I have to take Ninetales. Yeah. Protect. I can't see Gyarados doing anything crazy. Although he might have Thunderbolt. Special attacking Gyarados? Maybe he has Thunderfang? Can he still get Power Whip? Ah, protect. Yep. There it is, boys. I should have probably attacked. Waterfall. Interesting. Okay, he's going for the Mega. Mega Dose. Mold Breaker, okay. Solar Beam from the Ninetales. Obviously, that's going to hit hard. Please don't take me out. 72. Waterfall into the Sylveon. No! Not cool, man. This is going to be another loss for us, I'm afraid. I think I only had one loss so far. The Rotom definitely gets us here. The Gyarados is going to take us. I don't have any other water moves. And I'm still under stun. I can't use Water Spout. My HP is too low. Gyarados protects. Interesting. Rotom got me. There's the Discharge. Oh yeah, he had Discharge. Very smart for doubles. Imagine having a streak like we've had here tonight, and the little toaster oven gets me. Oh well. That was a good game. They played very well. They got me real good there. Oof. Placement, I'm down to 38. No. Quackhead. Oh. That's not very child appropriate. Blastoise, Gengar. Sylveon's not the right choice. King Gambit is Politoed. Is Gambit going to be the right choice? He's got a steel type. He's got a poison type. Yeah. We're going to lock in. Okay, the villain and launcher. Launcher? Qualification. Oh my god. Okay, we are going... Ooh, Trick Room, probably not the best choice here. How fast is Qualification? I think I'm into Trick Room. Let's go to Gambit. Although he probably gets Aura Sphere, now that I think about it. But King Gambit should be slower than the Qualification. Yeah, he is now. Dark Pulse. Perfectly fine. Oh, Gengar flinched! No! You're not supposed to flinch. I bet she's got Aura Sphere. Boo. Boo Burns. Imagine getting flinched. He doesn't have Aura Sphere. What in the what? That did nothing. What the actual? I bet you that's a bright powdered Qualifier. Okay, we're gonna Sucker Punch the villain. Okay, here we go with a Mega. Protect. That makes sense. Sucker Punch can't do nothing. Water Pulse into the Gambit again. That actually did a lot. Although he probably gets boosted from Pulse moves too, doesn't he? Citrus Berry. Interesting. Okay. I'm surprised the villain didn't have like a grass move. This is going to be a struggle battle. Sylveon probably would have been a better choice. But I didn't realize Clotizer could be so bulky. Okay, here we go. We got the Protect. Nice. Tailwind. Okay. Dark Pulse. Don't you flinch me. There we go. Okay, Water Pulse. Or not a Water Pulse. Water Spout. Tailwind petered out. Okay, I'm going to Sucker Punch Clotizer. Realistically, I probably should have gone for Swords Dance here at some point. Nice! Nice! Clotizer's down. Okay, we're making a little bit of progress. Tailwind. That's okay. For now, anyway. I don't know what he has in behind. Okay, Water Spout taking out the villain. Still hasn't really done much damage onto Blastoise, I don't think. How much HP do we have on Blastoise? Because Water Spout might start going down. Wonder if I should swap out Blastoise and then bring in Politoed. No Glamora. Rotom. Yikes. Okay. This isn't going to end very well here. Okay, let's get the Rotom. We're gonna bring Blastoise back. Come on, Sucker Punch. Good. Okay. Oh, just Thunderbolt. Okay, Gambit's down. Okay. Energy Ball. I hope I survive this. I do. Cool. What is my play here? It's assuming that I can survive a hit. I think I'll fake out the little toaster. I'm gonna go for Weather Ball. Okay, Mega. I'm hoping Politoed can like pull off a victory for me here. Fake out, yep. Good. Energy Ball into the Blastoise. Come on, Politoed, it's all you, buddy. Come on, dude. The little toad that could. Yes! Let's go! That is an impressive, destructive win. Oh my god, I can't believe I pulled that off. Nice. Okay, we are back down to number 28. I'm pretty happy now. Okay, guys, we are getting into battle number 15. And we have had 2 losses right now. I think. 2 losses. I'll have to go back into my recordings. We are up against Snorlaxums. There's a Sneasler, an Aegislash, a Hydreigon, Primarina, Venusaur, and a Rotom Heat. This is not looking good for us right at the moment. But there is an issue here with the Aegislash. Aegislash could be a problem. King Gambit definitely helped it the last time. Do I bring in Gambit again? That is going to be the big question. Rotom Heat, obviously, there's the fire. The Hydreigon could potentially have Focus Blast or Earthquake or Earth Power. Aegislash could have Sacred Sword. I think it's Sacred Sword. A Sneasler. Talonflame could definitely help with the... I think I'm just going to go Sylveon. It has a good spread damage. Okay, good luck to my opponent. I believe this is battle number 15. Okay, Rotom and Sneasler. We're going to Trick Room. We're going to go out. Do I go out to Politoed? I think I have to go to Politoed. I think that is the right call here. We got to take the Blastoise back. Politoed should be able to survive maybe a hit from the Rotom. Maybe. But at least I can get my Rain up. That's going to be important. There's the Electro Web. That's going to hit the 2 Pokemon. And do I get my Trick Room? Yes. I do get my Trick Room. Booyah! Get the Trick Rooms. Now, Panasonic definitely is a problem Pokemon here. But I'm going to go for the Psychic. No, I am not going to go for the Psychic. Oh, I do have to go for... No. I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb. Nope. I am going to have to go for Psychic. They're going to withdraw the Panasonic. I think they're going to keep Sneasler in. Florio. Okay, they went into Venusaur. I'm hoping Muddy Water can take out the... Nope, did not take out Sneasler. I was hoping it would, but it did not. It's okay. White Herb. I'm going to take him out with the Gengar going for the Psychic. Now, Venusaur, on the other hand, is going to be an issue. Although I do have Psychic. I wonder if he has Sunny Day. Hydreigon. That's okay. I'm not worried about Hydreigon right now. I'm going to Psychic that. I am going to Muddy Water again. I should still be slower than Florio, the Venusaur. Okay, he's going to go for the Mega Venusaur. I'm hoping to get at least a Psychic off here. But I think Venusaur is too slow. He might take the Gengar. Although he might have speed values. He might have speed values. Yes! We get the Psychic! That's huge. Not a KO, but it's huge. I really thought he would go for the Gengar. Okay. Gotta work some magic here. Rotom is going to be an issue. It just is. Venusaur right now is probably the biggest threat we have right now. But with the Hyper Voice and the Water Spout, we might be okay. Oh, nope. Mega, please, sir. Hyper Voice. Should I have gone for something other than the Water Spout? Surely I can get at least 20 damage. Surely. Right? Protect. Okay, that just makes sense, right? Hyper Voice. Obviously going to hit the Venusaur first, because Hydreigon has protected. Okay. Water Spout. Please pick up that KO. I need that KO. Yes. Yes. Thank you. The little toaster that could. Oh, he forfeited. We get the win, boys. Let's go. All 15 battles, I think, are now complete. Placement number 14. I am perfectly happy with that. That has worked out very, very well. Oh my. I'm going to take a picture of that. Like, actually with my phone. I've never had that happen before. I've never been number 14. I was never number 3 before. But I have it on recording there now. So that's pretty fantastic. Let's back out here. Let's take a quick peek. So we've actually ended up doing all 15 of our matches. And we've actually rated pretty decent. I'm pretty pumped up over that. Number 14, 1638. That is pretty boss right there. Okay, so this is day 1 matches. You can have up to about 45 matches in this competition. So the next time I'll be battling will be on Saturday night and then into Sunday. So as long as we keep up the thought process of this team and keep the main team together, seems to be the best core for us right now is Politoed, Blastoise, Gengar, and Sylveon. We should be doing okay. The time that we brought King Gambit, it didn't really help me too much, but I probably was supposed to Swords Dance there in that situation. So, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I'm going to try to either maybe spread this out over multiple battle videos or maybe just one big one for each day. I'm not sure, it's undecided right now, but if you guys enjoyed this, post comments. Let me know how this team works out for you. At the very beginning of this video, I put up the recruit code. Give it a try, guys. It is a blast. No pun intended. Blastoise. All right, take care, guys. Have a good one, and peace out.